This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. We have a game which will carry huge weight in this conference race. About to put toe to leather and get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Snags it and he's open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense lining up for a first down play. Back to throw, it's Austin. Finds his back in the middle. To the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They're working that left side. And he's dragged down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Pushes toward the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Gets it in there for the touchdown.
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on third down to get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Caden Veltkamp. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah. So nice to have two teams playing top of their conference, you know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Owls in the hurry-up. Off play action. Got him downfield. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. He'll try the left side. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Hauls it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he's in! Touchdown Owls! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to pass, it's Austin. Got a man, it's Beckham. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They'll run it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. He'll bring it out. It's Perkins. Tackled tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run it from the gun. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Still on his feet at the 40. Here's a little room there. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Now the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give from the gun. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Austin. Got his man on the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? A shot toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Dances away. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
And I tell you what, when you run those little fellows on the slants, they got to win at the line of scrimmage. Right now, they got to make sure those DBs don't get their hand.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Austin. Makes the grab. It's Beckham. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. They bring him down, but the big Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Owls moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Caught over the middle. It's Messer. Running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into half.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. To the air, it's Austin. Right down the middle. Finds his man open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown.
Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Buffalo taking on the Miami University Redhawks.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Pucks it out of the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
And tackled there by the defense. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Back open in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by...
There's a crease.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Henry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. chucked it away just as he was hit.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
It's complete on the right side. Pulled down for the tackle. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Absolutely perfect.
Well, they were able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Back to throw, it's Austin. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Maybe a crease. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep...
Gonna take a shot. Got it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's looking to throw. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Garcia. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The run to the left. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Working. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the 4th quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for you.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the air, it's Austin. Quarterback now breaking the field. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He wants it all. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. How in the world did he miss that? Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Tillman. Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Sends it back in motion. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Austin. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
This defense forcing them to throw into tight windows. They need another stop on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll get him down after a solid return. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Running inside, it's Tillman. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. So now it's 2nd and long.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to trying to take it back. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Austin. Get it out on the screen. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Moving out to the right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the back. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Complete in the middle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Wants to throw it again. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And I think the defense doing it matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making go through his progressions and make that clock tick.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
And this has been a really productive drive. Multiple completions, seeing the defense, understand what you're getting, driving the ball down the field. Now it's money time, Palmer. You better have some good plays to get some scores. And
the defense needs to step up. They better have someone get some pressure on this quarterback to stop the bleeding right now because they're just making it too easy. Someone up front for the defense here has got to win on this next play.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Caught. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the 4th quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the 1st down.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And the quarterback takes a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.